back, far back, roughly 170,000 years ago. You wake up, you stretch, you scan the wild plains. No thoughts, no worries, and definitely no pants. Not even a single clue what a shirt is. Fast forward to today. Look at us now. Billions of people waking up every single morning, reaching for trousers, sliding into skirts, or wrapping ourselves in loungewear, which, let's be honest, is just pajamas you haven't changed in 3 days.
But you call it fashion because it sounds intentional. Clothes are so deep in our system that we literally lock people up for not wearing them. Think about that. The entire government will stop you if you are too naked in public. We designed laws around fabric. But why? When did this start? And why did we do it when basically every other animal on Earth just didn't? Dogs don't wear jackets. Wolves don't wear coats. The elephant, which is objectively smarter than most people you went to high school with, has never once thought, I need a sweater for this. Let's look at the naked ape problem. Gorillas? Covered. Chimpanzees? Covered. Lions, bears, wolves? Full coats. And then there's us. Just smooth. Sporting an outlook that says, I used to have fur, but I made some choices. Why did we lose it? The most popular answer is temperature control. As our ancestors started running long distances to hunt, thick fur became a death trap. You'd overheat, you'd collapse, and you'd die hungry. So over thousands of years, we shed the fur and developed something insane. Sweat glands. 2 to 4 million of them. We are, without exaggeration, elite sweating machines. Professional-grade, world-class moisture emitters. If there were an Olympics for sweating, we would dominate. This elite sweating machine is great in the summer. It is considerably less great when it's 40 below zero.
And you're trying to survive with nothing but your wits and a rock. Here's the conventional story. Humans moved out of Africa, hit colder climates, wrapped themselves in animal skins, and that's that. Simple, clean, logical. Except the timeline doesn't quite work. Genetic evidence suggests we started wearing clothes roughly 170,000 years ago. But humans didn't leave Africa until around 70,000 years ago. So why get dressed tens of thousands of years before going anywhere cold? Something else must have been going on. And to uncover that mystery, you need to join us here at LoreMind. Hit subscribe. Now, let's talk about the most unlikely piece of evidence. Yes, it's the lice, the louse that changed everything. Researchers decided to map their evolutionary history. See, humans have two main types of these bugs, head lice and body lice. Head lice live strictly in your hair, but body lice live specifically in clothing, in the seams, in the fabric. They cannot survive on bare human skin. They need fabric. They need the warmth and shelter that clothing provides. So the moment body lice split from head lice is essentially the exact moment humans started wearing clothes consistently. When researchers ran the numbers, they found that split happened 170,000 years ago. The lice know when we got dressed before we do. So what were clothes actually for first? Theory number 1, basic physical protection. Not from cold, but from sun, insects, and sharp vegetation. A basic wrap made from animal hide creates a meaningful barrier. It probably kept early humans significantly more comfortable. Sometimes the boring answer is the right one. Theory number 2 is where it gets genuinely interesting. Social signaling. Humans are, at our core, profoundly social animals. We are obsessed with hierarchy in a way that goes bone deep. We are constantly communicating who we are. There's evidence our ancestors used red ochre for body decoration. This was 200,000 years ago, before the lice evidence for clothing.
We were painting ourselves before we were dressing ourselves. Once the hide is on, you start thinking about which hide. Is this the hide of something powerful? Did I kill it myself? Welcome to the very first fashion industry. Then came the real game changer, the bone needle. Around 50,000 years ago, humans invented it.
Before this, clothes were just pelts tied over the shoulders. But with the needle, we could tailor. We could stitch multiple layers together. We could make boots, gloves, and hooded parkas. This changed everything in the race against the Neanderthals. Neanderthals were physically tougher than us. They were built for the cold Ice Age climates. But evidence suggests they never invented the needle. They just tied loose capes around themselves. Air leaked in, heat escaped.
Meanwhile, humans had custom-fit clothing. Our clothes trapped a microclimate of warm air next to our skin. This technology allowed us to venture deeper into the frozen north. We out-insulated our competition. So next time you put on a t-shirt or button up a jacket before walking outside, remember what you are actually doing. You aren't just following a dress code. You are deploying an ancient survival technology, a technology designed to replace the fur we shed.
To keep our elite sweating machines running, and to tell the rest of the tribe exactly who we are, without ever having to say a single word. Thanks for watching. This is LoreMind. Stay curious, and we will see you in the next chapter.